this upsets me. This upsets me. Yoshi's full name, officially, is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. What's the T stand for? I don't know. Wait, yeah, we're good. We're in it. Oh my god, we get to talk about video games.
I love talking about video games.
I'm about to get real tilted.
Okay, hold on. First of all, let's say hi to our friends.
Hi, friends.
I hope you all are having a wonderful week. Happy Friday. Or Saturday.
One of our Australian friends just booted up Borderlands 4. Wow. I see where
he's having a good night. I will confess that I thought about asking Blake to skip this podcast so we could play Peak. And then I remembered his computer don't work.
Yeah, let me check the temps. Yeah, we're hovering around the 70s. It shouldn't be that. I mean, it's not that high. It's not going to cause my computer to crash, but that's too high for all the things I'm running. So that ain't good.
So yeah, Blake's computer's a little on the fritz. So if anything weird happens tonight, we're going to blame it on that.
Mm-hmm.
I also just want to get a couple announcements out there before we start with the news. I am leaving on Thursday of next week.
She's never coming to podcast again. She should have prefaced this by saying, I'm going to be gone the next week, not I'm leaving next Thursday. This is it.
Forever. If you had let me finish my sentence, they would have gotten there. I'm going on vacation next Thursday for 10 days, week and a half. So for the following podcast, I will not be here. Blake is potentially going to get a guest if his computer is handling it. If his computer is still really struggling by that point, podcasts will not happen in 2 weeks or a week from now, whatever.
It should be, when I talked to the people on the phone today, because I'm bringing it tomorrow morning, when I talked to them, they said they can diagnose and potentially repair in 1 to 3 days. So I think we should be good. But I'm not going to make any promises because life is confusing.
So you may get something from Blake, you may not. But I will be back the 28th, and very shortly after that, I will probably begin streaming Silent Hill F, I believe it's called. I wonder why it's called F. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't know, but we will be playing that when I get back. We'll be talking about it. So we got a lot going on. And today,
hi, Cassandra.
Hi, Cass. Actually, tomorrow's the big day. Tomorrow's technically the big day, but today is the day we celebrated the big day.
Oh, yeah. Tomorrow. He's got one more day before he's officially
He's got one more day. One more day to do it.
I want whoever's watching live right now. The title was came up with by Emily, and it's probably Emily's best work. I think it is. I was really 10 out of 10. I'm proud of it.
Really, really proud of it in a way I probably shouldn't have been. But
no, be proud of it.
Accurate. It's lore accurate.
It's still weird that Mario's older than I am. The games.
Not by much.
As a character, he's only 20, 20 something. I think they said. And Peach is 16, which is weird. I know. How old is Mario? How old is Mario?
I just googled how old is Mario, and it said 44 years, but it's telling me Super Mario, so I know that's not true.
Mario,
how old is Mario the character? 24 to 25, it says.
That's weird then still. How old is
his birthday is October 11th.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I was wrong.
So funny that when you type in how old is Mario the character, or when you type in how old is Mario, you get an AI prompt that's how old is Mario the character, and then it tells you. And then below it says how old is Princess, and then it just has an emoji of the Peach. It doesn't actually write out Peach. It just uses the emoji. And she's 23. I can't believe you tried to call her as a minor.
Mine says often estimated to be around 24 to 25. There was something a while ago I saw where she was 16. But it doesn't matter.
That would be
good.
Crazy.
We're in the clean zone. They didn't screw up.
Bananas, considering Bowser is roughly 30.
Oh, here we go. Okay, I already found a Reddit post. The Peach being 16 came from a joke tweet that showed, according to Google, Mario was 38 and Peach was 16. Okay, so it was a bad meme that became viral. What a surprise! Thank you, Reddit.
This Polygon article says Chris Pratt is now Mario, so Mario's now 43.
Oh no!
It's the big boy's birthday. I don't care if his birthday's technically October 11th. I don't care if he's technically 24 or 25. Tomorrow's Mario's birthday, and he's 40. So big deal. And Nintendo decided to celebrate with a Direct.
Which
That's
we
one
will get to in a bit. We have other things we must discuss first.
I have nothing else.
Oh, I have some new stuff, and I have an update on a review I was going to give. It is going to be the world's shortest review. But first, quick backlog update. It's very short. I beat one game. I beat a short little indie game called Haven. It's a little romance game where you can be a lesbian, straight, or gay couple. The story plays out the same. It's very, very sweet. I might let Emily borrow it because it's very short and very sweet. And she likes romance stuff.
I do. That's true.
It is very, very sweet game. I enjoyed my time with it. It's not groundbreaking or anything, but it's a very cute little indie game, and I enjoyed it. But now, the reason I was able to complete that is because I was not going... I started the game I was going to review.
I'm excited for this. I
was going to review a game called Lost Soul Aside, right? Everybody knows it. Everybody loves it. Not really. First, let me pull this up so I can show it in a second. I got about probably 5 to 6 hours in before I officially put it down. To say it bluntly, the combat is boring as hell. It was very boss rushy. It required combos. It required combos like it was a fighting game, but it was trying to be a JRPG at the same time. It was trying to be an action RPG. And it half the time, it also wanted to be a platformer sometimes. It didn't know what it wanted to be. Like, it could never make up its mind. On top of that, the story was so rapid for no reason. Like, the whole beginning made sense. You're part of an organization who's trying to take down a tyrannical government. It's a good opening premise. And that part should at least take in the first 25 to maybe 30% of the game before a big thing happens. Like, it's a pretty big, like, group to be part of. But no, after about 30 minutes, that's all out the window. That does not matter anymore. What actually matters is that this alien race has come down and is sucking people's souls out, including your sister's soul. And you have to defeat that race to get that.
Can I say something? I think that's incredible. I love that this game said something like, we're struggling under tyrannical government. We really got to, like, take them down. That's what we're going to be doing this game. And then aliens. You never predict when the alien invasion is going to happen.
Now, that's not even the worst part of it all.
I think that's a bad part. You described that as a con. I don't think that's a con. I think that's incredible because that, like, would happen. Like, the aliens aren't going to wait for our calendars to be clear before they, like, invade.
True, but the tyrannical government just didn't matter anymore. Also, yeah, there was a thing...
The aliens were invading. Which is like, I see the aliens are taking our people, but I still really want to take down that government.
What's even weirder, though, like, is they try to make it make sense, like, it still mattered, because whenever these aliens attack, you all of a sudden fall into a chasm, into this deep underground bunker that nobody knew was there except for the tyrannical government, and they haven't even been down there in years, to which you find your companion. You don't even see where he's locked up, just all of a sudden he's bound to you, and it's this floating dragon spirit thing that helps you fight.
Very Nintendo-like.
Yeah, and then you get out of the bunker, and then that bunker never mattered. It never was relevant. You just see your sister's soul getting sucked up. Yeah. I think the last thing I have to say is the voice acting in this game is cream of the crop for Sony. I think that's the thing that annoys me. This was Sony funded. Like, Sony had a great initiative. Hey, we're going to reach out to these Chinese developers that don't really get that much of a chance. We're going to throw a lot of money at them. Hey, we want you to make what you want to make and make it great, right? And then they greenlit this. Here's the clip of the beautiful voice acting, because my God, don't worry, Em. I know you've seen it, but I'm going to share through.
I love it, though. I want to see it again.
I know. Here you go. Now you can see it. Watch this. Listen.
Can't hear it.
You can't hear it? You might have it muted. Oh, it's not coming through at all on here. I just realized. Huh. Hi, Voldy.
I
Why?
have stream muted. I can't hear it. Stream, could you hear that?
Yeah, I
If
don't
you
think.
couldn't, I'll do a reenactment for you. He went, huh? Oh, and she went,
Okay, I know why it's not going through. We're gonna try it again. Okay, I have fixed the issue. You will be able to hear it in a moment. Here we go. Can you hear it?
can't wait to see how spot on my performance was.
What the fuck? Why did it stop all of a sudden? It was good and then it wasn't?
I love
What?
this cloud ass looking
Oh.
man who's just like dyed his hair black.
Okay, can you hear it now?
I have stream muted. So
Oh
the
my
stream
God.
was
It's going through the thing now. Just listen.
I can hear it. I can just like hear it in my head. Oh, it's so bad.
Oh, and to add insult to injury, I'm gonna pull up the Metacritic score. The last time I saw it, it was in the 50s, and maybe it went up. Here's a crazy thing: it didn't get reviews until like 5 days after it released, not the day before, like most games.
Have you guys considered you're just wrong?
Like, yeah, this got a 62. I think that's too high. I would say this is too high. And
Have
all
you considered
arguments.
that maybe you just don't enjoy good things?
Apparently, this is the thing that drove me the
Her
most
shoulder's
nuts.
got to be so cold. Sorry, I just saw on stream pop up where that lady
Oh
was
yeah,
walking,
the
and her
best part of
shoulders were so exposed in the snow.
yeah, the best part about this game were the two attractive women they put in this game and didn't said never mind, and that was it. That's the only thing that was like, okay, this is mildly interesting.
Women? In my
Women.
video game?
Crazy.
Look at her shoulder. She's got to be so cold.
Uh,
Oh, he's got a ponytail.
so
Disgusting.
yeah, this game. Yeah, whenever I went to trade it in and I was reading Reddit posts, everyone was like, "Oh, you got to get to the halfway point, and that's when it gets real good. Like the combat gets fun." I'm like, I shouldn't have to get 50% of the game for it to be fun. That is bad game
That's
design.
That's
That
too
is
much.
bad design.
I still maintain though that setting up for like the takedown of a tyrannical government only to introduce an alien apocalypse is the funniest and best plot that ever happened.
You play it. You get it. Play it.
No, I don't need to do it. I just think it's funny. And I would love a video game that's good that did that.
Ghost of Yote. It's not going to do
Ghost of
that.
Yote actually halfway through they just introduce aliens.
Okay. Other than that, we have a couple pieces of news. Kingdom Hearts 4, we got a small glimmer of hope. Tetsuya Nomura. He came out
This
essentially.
count as news.
Yeah, it's very small news. All he
If
did was,
you right now are thinking that Blake is about to announce something related to Kingdom Hearts 4 that actually matters,
it doesn't.
I'm gonna like set your bar so low.
Yeah, Tetsuya Nomura came out pretty much saying, "Hey, Part 3 of Final Fantasy VII Remake and Kingdom Hearts 4 are both under development, and we are on pace." And everyone on the internet was like, "This is on pace? What do you mean this is on pace?"
So what he said is, we're making the video game, which we knew already, but he confirmed that still now, years later, they're making the video game.
They're making the
and
video.
everyone was like, "Oh, it's an update. We got an update on the game." We didn't get anything. He told us he's making the video game.
Listen, this is the first peep we've heard in like 50 years.
It's not news, though. News implies that something new happened. Nothing new happened. He just reminded us that he's still making the video game.
But now we're going to talk about the one piece of actual news. Or sorry, two pieces
Why
of actual
did
news.
they pick this photo for Donald and Goofy?
I don't know.
Why'd they like pick Donald like really killing it, and Goofy looks like he just peed his pants?
When does Goofy not look like he peed his pants? It's still like not.
He just
Donald's
looks
still not
sad
going to
and
kill you.
scared. He
Actually,
just looks
no.
like he remembers he has a child that he left behind.
Donald got this newfound confidence when he cast out a flare, and now he knows he's the most powerful, black mage in all of Final Fantasy lore, and so now he has this confidence that he does not
I
deserve.
was kill it.
Anywho, other piece of news: Silk Song's release was such a big deal that almost every single storefront crashed. Nintendo's crashed, Sony's crashed, Steam crashed. Like, it was a big deal. And it was such a big deal that
It's too powerful.
The game is also so powerful that a bunch of Get Good players complained that the game was too hard, and the patch came out making it slightly easier, and also people have made mods to make the game easier. Which, oh, boo-hoo, quai, you played a hard game and it's too hard. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sometimes people who like to play difficult games have rights. And every now and again, they can have one game that doesn't have difficulty settings and can't be played on story mode. They get one. They had Elden Ring a few years back. And now they get Silksong.
Yep. Which Hollow
But
Knight
that's
was
it.
hard.
That's all. So they had their one right, and they've used it.
The last bit of news before the direct, and this is more for me until I can convince Emily to play this game. I know Cass will play this game because I gifted it to her. Balatro, crazy. We have news about Balatro. Earlier this year, Local Thunk, the one individual creator of this game, came out and said, hey, I'm doing a big 1.1 update where I'm going to add new content to the game for free, like new Jokers, stuff like that. Oh, I thought you were frozen, Em. That scared me for a second.
No. I think I was frozen for half a millisecond because I just saw it on stream and my eyes were closed for a period of time and they were not in real life.
Scared me. I'm like, is my PC okay? How are we looking? We're sitting in the 70s. Wonderful. Anywho, yeah, Balatro creator, he came out and he's like, hey, I'm gonna do this big 1.1 update. And before he did that, he actually like 100%ed his own game. Like he played through his own game that has been released for a while, got 100% on it. And it's like, okay, I know what I want to do. He recently came out because he said that 1.1 update was going to come out later this year. He's now saying, hey, it's probably not going to come out later this year. This is still mainly a hobby project for me, and I want to have fun while I'm doing this. So I'm going to try to get it out next year. It will come out when it comes out, and when I promise when it comes out, it's going to be great, which I'm okay with. The man...
If any studio has an excuse to delay an update, it is a studio with one man at the helm doing his best. I think if a man had to wait until like yesterday to 100% the game he made, then I think it's gonna be a minute before there's gonna be an update. Like, I just assumed that anybody who made a game 100%ed it before they even put it out because you gotta know if it's good before you release it to the world.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's just now getting around to playing his own video game, I think it's gonna be a minute.
Well, no, he played the game before. He 100%ed it, I think, in like February when he said 1.1 was coming out.
I'm sorry. I'm not gonna laugh. I can't get over the fact that his own video game was nominated for Game of the Year last year, and he hadn't even 100% in his own video game at that point.
Okay. So this is hard to explain because it's not like you're like your Mario 100%. This is something I am going to 100% it, and it's going to take me hundreds and hundreds of hours. I'm already 300 hours deep. I have 2 trophies left, and I still have hundreds of hours to go to 100% it. And the reason why, it's not like you don't see everything before you 100%. You see everything well before that. The 100% mark is beating gold stake on every deck and beating gold stake with every Joker by ante. Every Joker has to have something called a gold seal, meaning you beat ante 8 with that Joker in your roster. And that's where it gets difficult, because sometimes things just don't line up, and some are not good that late. And that's why it's going to take so long.
Here's my hot take.
Yes.
I think developers should have to I think they should all have to 100% the game so they know how difficult and attainable the trophies are.
Oh, yeah. This game, I will be getting the platinum. It will be my rarest platinum. It will be my rarest platinum.
This man obviously deserves a break because he's one dude, and he did a phenomenal job. He made a fantastic game by himself that got nominated for Game
of the Year.
He's killing it. He's doing so well. I'm just saying, I would just say that I think you should have to 100% the game before you, like, if you're going to make it a trophy, you have to do it, I guess is what I'm saying. You have to, like, know how hard it's going to be before you let up. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like,
you hear that, Fall Guys? Beat 5 rounds back to back?
Yeah, Fall Guys developers, you should have to win 5 rounds in a row before you can make that a trophy that I have to do. If I have to do it, you have to do it.
And then me and Emily cheesed it. So currently that platinum is still my rarest trophy at all. But now in second place is the Completionist Plus on Balatro. Crazy.
Well, if Blake made news out of announcing an update to his video game, I'll make news out of announcing an update to my video game.
Dreamlight Valley?
Which is Dreamlight Valley.
Yeah.
Which is that they announced their next DLC.
Let me
which
see.
I'm super excited.
It's
called Wish Blossom Ranch. And it has horses. So this is a horse game now for the horse girlies. It's gonna have Snow White, Tinkerbell, Maximus, and then
a goose?
A goose! I need you to understand something. I need you to understand something so badly. This goose, they showed like a 1.5, 2-minute long trailer. This goose was featured so prominently in every second of this trailer that I thought he was a prominent Disney character that I forgot somehow. I had to text everybody I knew and be like, do you know who this goose is? And like, I thought he was a main character. I thought they were like introducing, you get Tinkerbell, Maximus, Snow White, and introducing the goose. But I didn't know what he was from. So, turns out he's not from anything. He's just a companion you can have.
I love him, and I want to die for him.
It was so funny, though, because I really, like, thought this was a personal issue I had, and then I went on to, like, the Discord and the Reddit forums, and everyone was like, who's the goose? What, like, I wish I still had a screenshot of it. I had one that was just so funny where everyone's like, what? They're like, see, look, you wanted horses. We gave you horses. And everyone's like, yeah, but what's this deal with the goose? Why is he featured so prominently? Oh, I don't know if it's going to work.
I mean, just
everyone was like, who's the goose? Tell me. Oh, wait. Will this come through?
Send me, I mean, kind of. Just send me the screenshot in Discord and I'll show it there. What's up with the goose? I read it, so I think we're good.
That's not worth it. That's just the general energy of like the Discord was talking about it, the Reddit was talking about it, people in the comments were like, yeah, but what's up with the goose? And the answer is he's just a goose.
I'm glad that's the first thing that I noticed too, and I didn't even watch this trailer.
Really, because he looks like he belongs, right? Like he looks like he's a really important character.
He's my best friend now.
Can you watch this 2-minute trailer? Because I just want you to see how prominently this goose is featured in like almost every shot of this trailer. Wow. He's with Snow White. He is like just vibing with her.
Let's see.
He's crafting something and he's right there next to her helping her craft.
Your homestead in the heart of a
I'm like watching it on the screen.
Oh, there he is!
Where horses roam free.
I love that goose.
Befriend and take
he just like he was in so many big look, there he is again. He's always there cheering for you. How there's a yellow goose in there. Like he's just so prominent. I was like, who's the goose? Like what Disney character is this? He poses for the photo. He poses. No other like companion has their own special pose that they do when you put a camera on them. But that goose pose.
I love that goose.
I saw this trailer and I walked away being like, what Disney film have I blacked out on that this goose is from? What kind of rewards, like what kind of quest line is this gonna have? Anyway, that's pretty much all of it.
I've tried to see this. No, nothing. Wait, if I control F, goose. OMG, the goose. It's okay. So, that's it.
The goose. There will be a full showcase for it October 15th. They kind of had to put the teaser out because the name Wish Blossom Ranch got leaked. So they kind of had to jump on it real fast. But the actual showcase for the DLC won't be till October 15th, and the DLC will come probably sometime in November. But I'm very excited about it. They haven't announced the other characters who are coming, but there should be 2 more horses at least. And a few more Disney characters, which I'm super pumped about. And now everybody gets to be a horse girly. And I can't wait to learn more about this goose. That's all I got.
I'm in my cozy girl game era because I'm playing Story of Seasons: A Wonderful Life, which used to be Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life, which was a lot of like multiple hours of my childhood, and I'm reliving the dream. And I realized going through this game, I never after I finished chapter 1, I thought the game was done and I'd restart. I didn't realize there were 7 chapters as a kid.
Is that worse than the fact that I knew there were other chapters, but I always quit and stopped playing because I got married and I wasn't interested anymore?
We weren't interested in raising the kid?
No, I wasn't interested in it. I actually didn't care for the farming mechanic at all. I just wanted to like talk to the townspeople and date. And then
Yeah.
I'd get married and I'd be like, now grow your crops and raise your children. I'd be like, actually, I'm not interested anymore. And then we turn off
apparently
the game.
apparently the new story seasons for Switch only is blowing up. Grand Bazaar, people are obsessed with it, which good for you.
I give another Harvest Moon game a go. I think my problem with that one, you and I have talked about this extensively, is that every romanceable man in that game is garbage.
Specifically, Another Wonderful Life. Specifically, Another Wonderful Life.
Romanceable man.
Too. Yeah, because Matthew, who used to be Marlon, sucks. Gordy sucks. Gustav is a hippie.
Who's Gordy?
Gordy's new, I think, to the remake. Gordy's new to the remake. He's a very boring, quiet man who
I don't think he's new. I just think he wasn't romanceable.
they added people who weren't romanceable too. Because in the original Wonderful Life, when you were a boy and you had to marry one of the three girls, you could marry Cecilia, Muffy, who's now Molly, and Nami, and that was it. They added Luna.
No, you can marry. Yeah, you can marry Luna in the original.
You can. I don't remember being able to marry Lumina in the beginning, in the original. Was she named Luna in the original?
Yeah, because she's also the only one who births you a daughter.
Well, this one you get to choose. This one they said you want.
Oh, I think she births you twins. I don't know. She was just the only one you could have a daughter with.
Interesting. Luckily, in the remake, they allow you, one, to be in a gay romance, so good on you. And two, you can choose whether you have a boy or a girl.
Oh, nice. I wouldn't know because I never got that far. Like, are in, so I guess we should probably talk about Nintendo and Mario, huh?
Yeah, which I have it up. Don't worry, it's all right here. There was a lot to talk about. Happy birthday, boy, tomorrow.
Happy birthday, Mario. So this came out at 9 a.m. Eastern time this morning. Blake was not awake, like a loser.
Hey, look, it's the day I don't have to take Allison to work, so I'm going to sleep in until I actually have to get on to work.
Didn't get up for the Mario 40th anniversary. This so-called Mario fan.
I was tired.
Even pull out his phone and then accused me of spoiling. Excuse me. You can't spoil a Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, and to be fair, the spoilers weren't real spoilers because there wasn't a lot. But
okay, I will say this. I actually thought this was a good Direct. And I know people are going to be mad about that. And that's coming from someone who wanted Animal Crossing and didn't get Animal Crossing. I will start by saying I saw something yesterday that Nintendo had put out a trademark for Galaxy movie. So I kind of knew going in we were getting Galaxy, which I, for one, am very excited about.
Yes, I am too.
I love Mario Galaxy, so I'm really excited that they're theming the sequel to the movie after Mario Galaxy. That was really cool. I'm really excited that Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 are coming to the Switch. I think that's neat. So I just love the Mario Galaxy. What do you have to say about Mario Galaxy?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to say I didn't hate this Direct either. I think this Direct was a solid B. I'm just going to say that ahead of time. Like, I wanted more, but we'll talk about that later. Mario Galaxy, I love. I have one gripe with that, and we'll get to the game in a second. As for the movie, I'm stoked about the movie. I am stoked that the movie's coming out. As much as I hate Crispy Rat,
he's so cool.
So I'm kind of mad about that. But there is one thing I'm excited about. So we're gonna get into the games real quick. So we got the movie. We did get announced Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario Galaxy 2. Back in March of 2020. Was 2020? Shit, was it that long ago? Yeah, it was.
If you're about to say that you're mad that we already paid for Mario Galaxy, you can buy them separately.
No, I'm not doing that. That's not what I'm mad about. I'm not mad about that portion. I'm excited for getting Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2 because people couldn't buy Mario Galaxy anymore since 2020. Because they stopped doing that whole thing. I think this release is super cool. I want this. The Rosalina storybook, the physical book. I think that's going to be sick as hell. Like, yeah. I want that shit. But on a 40th birthday, I'm expecting a little bit more than just a just two remakes, not even remakes, remasters of old games. We got a new Mario Tennis.
We
I
did get two new
guess.
game announcements in the Mario world. I think the difference is that I'm counting Yoshi in all of this
Well, so did
because
they. So did they.
yeah, so did they. And also Yoshi is in the Mario universe. He doesn't really have his own universe. So I counted that as two ports and two brand new games plus the Switch 2 edition of Wonders. So that to me felt pretty good.
Okay, but let's look what we got on the 35. We got Super Mario 35, which was huge. And I'm still mad that they took that away. They need to bring that back. Actually, make Super Mario 40 the Tetris 99 clone. We got the 3 game remakes. We got I guess we got Origami King. I guess we got the same amount. Now I'm thinking about it. Shit, maybe I thought we got a lot more than we did.
Much more.
You
have to remember though, the thing is like I know people wanted a 3D Mario, and I do think we're due for a 3D Mario coming soon.
Yes.
But with the average game development time, I'm going to put it at about 7 years. That's not super specific. I'm just thinking 7 because it was about 7 between Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild, and about 7 between New Leaf and New Horizons. So I'm just using kind of 7 as a guideline. Can't do a 3D Mario every 5 years for every 5th anniversary because there's just not enough 3D Mario games they can't create that many 3D Mario games.
I'm looking at you, Assassin's Creed every year, Assassin's Creed and Pokemon every year.
Not everybody can do Ubisoft and Assassin's Creed. As much as they wish they were. I thought this was a pretty good lineup. I mean, they did just come out. I mean, like, Wonder's really not that old. We just got Donkey Kong, who's also in the Mario world. We just got Mario Kart.
Technically.
We're getting Mario Tennis. We're getting a Yoshi game. We're getting 2 ports. We're getting the Mario movie. Like, they said there was also going to be this huge light show at the Kyoto Museum that I'm going to next year, so I'm hoping to see that light show.
Here's where Emily is slightly wrong. Donkey Kong has been in his own universe before Mario had his own universe.
No, but he's in the Mario universe. He was in the Mario movie. Just like, you know what I mean.
The Donkey Kong universe, which birthed Mario. So, actually, I'm done.
So then we shouldn't be celebrating Mario's anniversary at all. We should be celebrating the Donkey Kong anniversary. Then,
actually, when did I know? I don't.
Donkey Kong birthed Mario. All I'm saying is,
Donkey
I think we got a pretty good amount. Remembering that we can't have 10 new games every 5 years.
Yeah, I know. When did this? 1981, July. Oh, yeah. So he's well over 40. He's a 34-year-old man. 44-year-old monkey. That sounded wrong.
Oh. Well, you said 12 or 40 and then said he's 34.
I know. He's a old gorilla.
So I guess maybe first let's go through and tell the people who didn't watch the direct what they got. So we talked about you're getting the Mario Galaxy movie next year. They also, before we go to the game section, they also talked about some things they're doing in person to celebrate the Mario 40th. So in case you weren't aware, Kyoto just came out with a Nintendo museum that I believe is at the old Nintendo headquarters in Kyoto. And they are adding a bunch of Mario content to it. And they are doing what they described as a Mario light show. I'm not really sure what that means. But they had this whole new art gallery for Mario that if you go in, they have all this like concept art that they've made over the years. Lighted time display or timed lighting display.
I need to scroll up. You can't see it. There we go.
So that looks neat. Something else they added is I guess Kyoto is holding this big marathon in February, and they said it's going to be sponsored by Mario, and like all the like merch people are wearing is going to be Mario themed, and Mario's going to be there, which I don't really know what that does for anybody except the people at the marathon, but I thought it was kind of fun and cute. So yeah, I also think it's important to remember that even though we didn't get a 3D Mario, we're 5 years away from the 45th and 10 years away from the 50th, so they're probably already planning on that.
Yeah.
So these were like the in-person events that they said they were going to do, and then let's go to the games.
Okay. So we already talked about Mario Galaxy and Mario Galaxy 2. That is I think of all the announcements is probably the biggest one. Because. Huh?
Sorry, go ahead. You go first.
Yeah. I think mainly because Galaxy 2 was not in the original collection. I am happy it's coming.
Yeah.
Objectively, level design wise, Galaxy 2 is better than 1. Galaxy 1 overall is a better game. Level design wise, 2 is better. So I am excited to get Galaxy 2 on the Switch. It's weird that it is a Nintendo Switch 1 release and not you can play it on Switch 2, but it's not a Switch 2 release. So
I'm kind of excited about that because it means I can play it and buy it. For those of you who didn't or hear me earlier, maybe I just wasn't clear enough. You can buy these as a physical pack together, or if you already have Mario Galaxy, because as Blake mentioned, in 2020 they did a 3-pack port of Mario games, including Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario 64, and Super Mario Galaxy. So if you already have that, you can just buy Mario Galaxy 2 on its own. So you don't have to buy them together. You don't have to double pay. I saw some people complaining that it was like a cheap way to make people buy the same game twice, and I'm not here to defend Nintendo, but you don't have to buy them together.
As a physical boy, though, I'm buying the collection on a physical cartridge because, I'm not having Nintendo take that away from me.
Then they let's go to the next one, because I texted Allison and passionately was like, you won't believe it.
I have tried to get her to, because I wanted to get her the Mario Tennis for the Switch 1, and she didn't want it. Mario Tennis Aces. And so now I gotta show her this trailer because maybe she will want it. Because this woman loves tennis. Like, this woman
and
watches
Mario.
Everything tennis. She's more into Mario Party and Mario Kart, not necessarily Mario.
But still Mario. She loves Mario Kart and Mario Party. She plays them she's not here for 3D Marios. She's here for this kind of shit, like the wacky multiplayer side games is what Allison's here for.
This one looks interesting. Especially because they did a Muppets Baby and they made a Mario's Baby mode in there. But yeah, we're getting this. It's that time, and Nintendo does this with every new console release. One of the first games they release is a new Mario Tennis. Where's your what? Oh yeah, but to say, where's my Mario Super Sluggers? Who knows?
I was going to say, I actually saw people saying this was a bad direct because it was tennis instead of the baseball, because the baseball is more doing this is a bad direct, and I was like, well, that's such a niche complaint to have.
I'm gonna go back in time a little bit because people started playing Sluggers somewhat recently. Hold on, my headphones turned themselves off. Lovely. Somewhat recently, people have been going around playing Super Mario Sluggers for the Wii or the GameCube, and one of the team names, unfortunately, and this is late 2000s, early 2010s. One of the given team names is Diddy Survivors.
It's really bad.
So they may have to go back and fix that one a little bit.
Yeah, probably should do that, huh?
Moving on. We have Super Mario Bros. Wonder, which was one of my favorite games of 2023. I'm very, very excited for the updates they're doing here. They are doing a multiplayer mode with Meetup in Bella Bell Park, which I don't play this game multiplayer. I don't know if we're really going to be doing that mode too much. However,
it was really weird.
It did, but they hinted at, they didn't show much of it, but they showed a tiny bit of a new map and new levels. So it's not just going to be that. We are going to get new content and new levels, which I'm fine with. That actually excites me, and I'm excited about that portion.
I want to talk about the elephant in the room.
Literally, that is Super Mario Bros. Wonder. Where you become an elephant. So good job.
Which is the talking flower. Yes. That they made a physical item you could obtain that will speak to you.
Randomly. You don't have to activate it.
You don't have to speak to it. It just speaks on its own. It is the thing from Nightmares. I really didn't like it. And then I was like, I should buy this for Blake as a joke. But I don't hate it that much.
Here's the thing. I kind of want it.
No,
I don't want it. I really don't want it, because when they said, oh, it will randomly talk to you, I can't. I work from home and I sit in meetings and I will be training a client and it's just go, oh, is it warm or something?
You'll be talking to your boss and it'll be like, who's in the room with you? And you'll be like, oh, don't worry. It's just my talking flower. You see him? He speaks on his own. Don't worry about him. Do you want to speak to him? Do you want to speak to my flower? He has something he'd like to say. I hate him.
Oh my
I
god.
hate him with everything in me.
You know what's funnier? M didn't finish all the direct because she had to go to work and she missed some gaps. This is not the most egregious thing Nintendo has announced today. This is not the most egregious thing they announced.
I saw the other one. Listen, this is still my most egregious. This one talks to you without any prompting.
I hate it. But we'll get into other announcements soon.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. I need you to tell me how much they're selling this son of a bitch for.
Oh, I don't even know if that was announced. It was price unknown. Yeah, we don't know yet.
Can we take bets on a price? Because I think he's gonna be $80.
I think $49.99. I think $49.99, which is still too high. But
shake my hand.
Wait, what are we betting? What's the stakes?
I don't know. Being right.
Okay.
In front of all of our viewers.
Hell yeah. I like being right. Okay. Moving on. Because Polygon is Polygon, these are not going to be in order after this. Things are going to be out of order, so I'm going to skip to one, and then we're going to go into the Polygons.
But you're skipping a very important part of the Mario.
If you let me finish, what I was saying was I'm going to skip the rest of their list to get to the important part that is related, and then we're going to go in order of everything they have.
We just can't skip them. This
I
is
know,
like
I
the
wasn't
closest I've
going
ever
to.
come to being like, oh shit, am I buying a Nintendo Switch 2 before Animal Crossing gets here?
Like,
I was like, oh, new 3D Mario, I guess, and then it was just Yoshi. It was just my Yoshi, my boy.
Oh, actually, no, this is important. My God, because we didn't talk about this on podcast, but I texted Emily about this. Did you know Yoshi has a full fucking name?
You have to even pause the Yoshi trailer.
I did, because this upsets me. This upsets me. Yoshi's full name, officially, is T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopas. What's the T stand for? I don't know.
T. Yoshisaur Munchakoopa. I mean, this makes sense, right? Because he's a dinosaur, so Yoshisaur. And then Koopa, because he's a Koopa. He's got the Koopa shell.
What's the
now?
T
What
stand
does
for?
Muncha stand for? What is Muncha?
Well, Muncha, he eats.
Oh, Muncha. He's hungry.
But what's the T? That's going to drive me nuts. Also, how am I just now learning this? Like, my God.
I don't know. I just love that little silly goose.
Government name. Okay, anywho, rant over. I forgot that man had a government name. Yeah, we got a new 2D Yoshi game. It's going to be akin to Yoshi's Island. Not Yoshi's Street. Yeah, Yoshi's Island for the SNES, where they have a lot of interesting powers. I'm kind of excited about it. It won't have Baby Mario crying at you.
I hate that Daisy.
What, this specific Daisy?
Yeah, that one's the yellow one, which means I have to kill it in like 2 turns or it runs away. That's specific to to Paper Mario 64 for my good friend got that reference.
That is true. Which you maybe played 2 years ago at this point. There's one announcement. I don't know if you saw that. I'm so excited to talk about. But yeah, we're getting a new Yoshi game.
So cute. Look at how cute it is.
After Crafted World, I'm gonna wait for reviews on this one, to be honest. I think it's very cute, but Crafted World was such a boring game that I need to see what they do before.
I love him. Look at his movements.
We'll see how it is. I do love like the paper-like aesthetic because it is a book. I think they nailed the animations right off the bat.
This is as close as I got to being like, oh no. Oh no.
Then
Am I buying a Switch 2?
Do it. You won't.
No.
Coward.
I won't. You're right. I won't do it. I'm not going to go out and buy a Switch 2. When does this game come out? When does go back down. When does Yoshi's Mystery book, story, or whatever come out?
It is spring 2026.
So you're telling me, let's say April. You're telling me April, I'm going to go out and I'm going to buy a Switch for Yoshi. And then come like the 4 months later in the following September, they'll be like, and introducing the Animal Crossing Switch 2.
True.
No. True.
I
will wait. I learned my lesson with the Switch 1. I will wait.
Moving right along because Polygon can't keep things in order. Thanks, Polygon. Bring back BDG. Actually, don't. He's much happier at Dropout. We have the biggest announcement, according to Nintendo, was Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave, which people are assuming is a prequel to Three Houses, which makes me actually want to play Three Houses because I still haven't played Three Houses.
I will say this, like, for people who didn't watch the direct, this got the coveted, like, one final announcement slot.
Which shocks me. Like, I don't think it's a final announcement slot game, but...
I'm a huge Fire Emblem girly, but I loved Three Houses. Like, loved Three Houses.
Everyone did.
I think on another day, this might have been a, like, one last announcement, but I was still really hoping for Animal Crossing, so I was kind of marred with disappointment on that front, and it kind of ruined my perspective of this game. But I love Three Houses, so I'm open to playing another Fire Emblem game in my life.
I eventually will play Three Houses, but I have so much other things I want to play instead, so I have not played Three Houses.
It's really good, especially if you like turn-based combat. It's a lot of fun.
It's tactical turn-based too, making it slightly different.
It was just a really good time.
It's gonna be interesting.
So we'll see, but this was like the big final announcement.
They could have done anything else, to be honest. But anywho,
no, quite frankly, if they had done Splatoon, I mean, really, what else did they have? Let me ask you that, because they had already gone through Mario.
They could have gone. Oh, okay.
They had already gone through Mario.
Yeah.
They'd already shown Metroid Prime.
Okay.
They'd already shown Yoshi. They'd already done Hyrule Warriors, whatever that's called.
What I was trying to say was they could have, like, swapped Fire Emblem and Metroid Prime, and I felt it would have been the same. Like, anything else in the direct could have swapped it.
So, no, I think that gets the last coveted spot, because Metroid Prime we knew was coming. We even knew it was coming this year, and we've seen stuff for it. The, like, coveted one last spot is, like, it's, like, saved for a big announcement. This isn't an announcement.
That being said, remember when Metroid Prime 4 was announced before the Switch 1 was released, and we're, like, at the beginning of Switch 2?
I have to admit, I'm not a big Metroid fan, and I watched this, and the graphics and everything looked already really outdated. This looked like it was made before the Switch 1 came out already.
Yeah, it looks not...
Like, just looking at this, I actually had to Google, because I was like, is this a port of an older Metroid, or is this the new one everyone's been waiting for?
This looks like an Xbox game, an Xbox original game.
It looks rough.
It looks like Halo 1.
It did not look good to me at all. So this, like, I would have been really disappointed if this was the one last thing. Mostly because I still maintain one last thing should be for new announcements that, like, get people really excited. And this we already knew was coming this year. So we knew it had to come in the next 3-ish months. And I don't care about it. So
yeah, it's releasing in December. It won't be up for Game of the Year because it's too late. I don't really care that much. Back on Mario for a second. Yeah, the Galaxy 1 and 2 remasters come out the day after Ghost of Yote, which, fuck me.
I thought they came out this October 2nd.
Yeah, Ghost of Yote comes out October 1st.
No, Ghost of Yote comes out October 2nd.
Shit, that's worse. They come out the same day.
I was gonna say, bud. No, bud. No.
Anywho, continuing on.
I mean, I already got my Yote pre-ordered, so and I don't have a Switch 2, so Nintendo's losing this battle.
I think I did. I think I told you, but I don't know. I am going to do a review on Pokemon Legends ZA now that I'm not doing Lost Soul Aside, and I have that pre-ordered for next month.
You're gonna do a review on what you cut out?
Pokemon Legends ZA.
Oh, okay. Yeah, go for it, bud.
Yep. Okay, now, before we get to the next thing, it's important to note that a couple weeks ago, the Pokemon Company and Nintendo, specifically, put a patent out for essentially having monsters fight by your side as a game mechanic. Summoning monsters and fighting by your side, which I don't know what Final Fantasy is going to do for summons now unless they try to fight this. But then Pokemon did this thing where they said, hey, you know Minecraft and Animal Crossing? Let's make our own version of that. And the sucky thing is, it looks good. I hate it.
I want to say, I think the person looks stupid. I get they're supposed to be a Ditto human, and that's the way Dittos look. I think they look
Yeah.
stupid. I don't know why they didn't just make you a person. I'm pissed because I'm convinced this is why I'm not getting Animal Crossing.
The reason that they made you a Ditto person is because Ditto has the ability to essentially transform to anything and learn other things' moves. And that's why to make it make sense.
I hate the way that human looks. I hate the way this Ditto person looks. They look like Betty Spaghetti. If you guys remember Betty Spaghetti back in the day.
Yes. I think this is more not as Minecraft as I initially thought it was, though it kind of looks
Animal
Minecraft.
Crossing.
It's more Animal Crossing / like a Harvest Moon type.
No, what I'm telling you is what happened is Nintendo saw Pal World and they said, wow, you can build a base and have all your like little pals sleep with you and have like live in this home. Why don't we have a cozy thing like that for Pokemon? Especially now that they're trying to steal our IP. And then they made this. And then they said, everybody, all you people working on Animal Crossing, put your pencils down. We're gonna go make this thing. Stop. Look at that. The DIY table, the building furniture.
Hey, the farming sim?
Crossing, and I'm mad. Where's my Animal Crossing?
I mean, you could try it.
I don't want it. I want Animal Crossing.
But this
if
is...
I'm not buying... Listen, I'm not buying a Switch 2 for Yoshi. I'm not buying a Switch 2 for this. They terraformed.
Emily's a certified Pokemon hater.
I'm mad because it seems to be like they had an identity crisis over the release of Pal World and threw Animal Crossing out the window and said, we gotta get on this. We need more things to do.
What I think is more bananas that Pokemon did. Legends Z8 comes out next month. They already announced the DLC for it. Like the paid DLC.
Money.
Like, they said, hey, this game that's not even out yet that you don't know if you like, here's the DLC for it. And we're not going to give you any information other than 2 new Mega Evolutions for the DLC.
I need you to understand that, like, I saw this trailer happening, and I was like, I don't understand. I thought we already knew ZA was coming.
Yeah.
Is this still the Pokemon, like, Fun World Animal Crossing thing? What am I looking at? What is this?
I can't believe you would announce a DLC that's not cosmetic or not game changing before the game releases. I think
it's Pokemon all the way down.
Yeah. Game Freak's not even in charge anymore. Game Freak is just the puppets that are told to make the games. I'm excited for that Game Freak game coming off Nintendo consoles. I want to see what they can do when Nintendo's not pulling the strings. So, Anywho. Some of these are going to be able to go through fast. We knew about Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment. It's just a prequel. Yeah, exactly. We already talked about Yoshi. This is the most egregious thing that Nintendo announced. This right here. Actually, probably the second most egregious. Still, it's close because there's another.
It's really hard to beat the flower.
This thing is a Virtual Boy. If you don't know, back in the 90s, maybe late 80s, early 90s, they released their first VR system. Like, it was a new concept. This did so poorly that no one ever wanted to see it. It was all the games were this weird red color, blah, blah, blah. And Nintendo really said, hey, let's make it for the Switch 2. Why? No. I hate this so much. Stop, Nintendo.
It feels like maybe they wanted to remind everybody that they did VR before anybody else did VR, so they're still better than everybody else, even though their system's probably shittier.
And their VR was bad. Their VR was notably bad. Like, look at this. Like, people hated this.
This seems to me like a Nintendo's desperate attempt at being like, not only did we do it first, but now everybody's making money off of VR headsets with, like, the Oculus and all that. So we need our own VR headset, but we don't have the time or energy or money to make a good VR headset, so we'll just bring back that one that we used to have, and we'll call it, like, vintage and retro and nostalgic.
What's worse is that they could have made it better. The big problem with this VR headset, it sits on a desk, and you have to bend your head in there. It doesn't sit on your head. So they could have fixed that and made it, like, strapped to your head.
Like going to the eye doctor.
Yep, you have to bend if you want. I could play that for 5 minutes, probably. Before
my back would hurt.
Yeah, exactly. It's not happening. Whatever. Tamagotchi Life did get a release window with spring 2026. I hope you Tamagotchi Life fans are excited. I might actually try it.
So, can you go back and tell me when that stupid Pokemon game came out? Comes out Pokemon Life or whatever.
It just says 2026 release.
Right. I'm convinced the reason I'm not getting an Animal Crossing announcement is because Tomodachi Life and Pokemon Pokopia have cornered the market for 2026, which means I'm going to have to freaking wait till 2027 for Animal Crossing. 7 whole years. And I know I just said 7 years is the benchmark for new games. It took 7 years between New Leaf and New Horizons, and they had to build an entire new
engine.
game. Like, they had to remake it from the ground up. They didn't have to do that this time. They had all the assets. What are you doing, Nintendo?
So
it's not that hard.
I think it's fair to be mad about the Pokemon thing. Let the Tomodachi Life kids have this. They can have this one.
I'm not trying to harsh the Tomodachi Life. I love that little silly goofy game. I've never played it, but the amount of memes it has provided me is incredible. I can't wait to see what the beautiful content creators come up with for this one. They've earned it. They've worked for it. They were working for this back when Animal Crossing New Horizons was announced, so they deserve this. I understand and appreciate that.
Pokemon, you can
it just tells me that I'm not getting the game I want for at least another year.
Also, I immediately thought of you when I saw this specific Tamagotchi. So,
you look like...
except for the lettuce thing. I can't imagine you just eating the lettuce and being like, I'm good.
If I, looked up to my God, and I said, God, I'm hungry, and suddenly, a disembodied hand appeared and dropped, a single, little piece of lettuce into my hand, I'd be so livid.
Anywho. Donkey Kong Bonanza, which I still haven't played, which I plan on playing, is getting DLC later this year with Emerald Rush and DK Island. It looks fine.
I saw some people getting really mad because they were like, I can't believe there's already a DLC for Donkey Kong Bonanza, and we don't have a DLC for Mario Kart World. That's so unfair. And then they posted that meme, where, the dad is in the pool holding his kid above the water and the other kid is drowning.
Yeah.
And they were like, that's Mario Kart World. Actually, no, sorry. Mario Kart World wasn't the one that was drowning. Mario Kart World was the one at the bottom of the water, like a skeleton. And I was like, stupid bitch. Your game just came out.
Yeah.
Stop complaining. I'm still waiting for Animal Crossing.
And Mario Kart World is one of those games that has essentially endless it's got infinite replayability, essentially.
I don't know why we're complaining about Mario content. It literally just came out in June.
Yeah,
June. It is September. You all have had that game for 3 months. Shut up.
Granted, this came out in July, but still.
I don't care.
I know.
They're both back to back. Whichever one got the DLC was a toss up. I don't care. Just
I was the big
about Mario Kart not getting content.
I thought I was the big mad. Emily's on a rampage because she didn't get what she wanted.
Got a brand new freaking game 2 months ago. And they're like, where's my DLC? And they're like, oh, and I'm sorry, comparing Mario Kart to the dead body at the bottom of the pool that's been forgotten about when a brand new game came out for it 2 months ago. And some Kingdom Hearts 3 came out in 2019.
I feel seen.
You're going to tell me you're the one who starved for content? Shut up. I'm sorry. I'm letting it go.
All right, moving on. This is be 2 seconds. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade is coming January 22nd, 2026. I have played it on PS4 and PS5. I don't care. The next one is actually a pretty big deal. It is a remake of Dragon Quest VII. I've never played a Dragon Quest game, but if anybody knows Dragon Quest, it is the reason we have JRPGs the way that they are today. It is essentially the father of JRPGs, and having the 7th game be remade is kind of incredible. I might actually give Dragon Quest a try, though I also plan on playing 11. So, yay. Hades fans rejoice. Hades 2 is coming to Switch and Switch 2. September 25th. It is, 2 weeks away.
My friends are so pumped and just so excited, and I've been reminded that I still need to finish Hades 1, which I haven't done yet, and I will be forced to do that pretty soon. So.
I also need to go back and finish Hades 1. I do enjoy it. It's just not my game that I want to sink a whole bunch of hours into.
I'm just not a person who enjoys doing this kind of repetitive gameplay where it's like, oh, I made it to level 6 and I died, so now I'll start at level 1 and try to make it to level 10.
Yeah, Emily, you don't like roguelikes. You don't like
roguelikes. I don't. I never have. But my friends like it, and they say I have to play it. They cashed in all their favors.
You know what you
So,
could do? You could say, "Oh no, Blake gave me too many games. I just can't." Because it's
no, I
true.
can't
You're
do
not
that.
lying.
I can't, because then I'm favoring you. I can't just play the games you give me. I have to play the games my friends give me, because then when I give them games, they won't play them.
When am I
It's a
getting
give and take.
games?
It's a
When
give
am
and
I
take.
getting games? Actually, I don't need to because most of the time when someone wants me to borrow something, it's already there most of the
I've
time.
offered you games, and you tell me you don't want them.
Oh yeah, it's because I'm like, if it's you've offered me things I can get for like $5 to $10, and I'm like, I'm just
Yeah,
gonna add to the
so,
collection anyways.
huh.
Um, Dynasty Warriors Origins, Koei Tecmo's baby is coming out. Good for them. I'm happy. Whatever.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Stories 3, once again, not my thing. Don't care. Uh,
Tia really cares. My friends care.
I have Cass is playing her first Monster Hunter game right now too. I heard the stories games are actually pretty good, but I don't know. I've never played Monster Hunter. Fatal Frame. This is more of Emily, I feel like, than it is me. Koei Tecmo's horror game. Fatal Frame 1. It came out was remade for Switch 1, and now they're coming out with 2. Crimson Butterfly remake.
I haven't played any of the Fatal Frames, but I've seen some people play them, and they're interesting enough. I think I could give them a go one day.
They're scaly. They're scaly.
Yeah, but that's kind of my thing.
Speaking of scary, Emily did get Resident Evil 9 footage. And it is coming to Switch 2, which
That's the only good part, because in what world am I playing Resident Evil 9 on a Switch?
You're saying this is the only good part. At the beginning of this whole segment, you said, I liked the Nintendo Direct. I thought it was pretty decent.
I thought it was decent because I got a new Yoshi game. But in what world am I playing Resident Evil 9
On a Switch,
on a Nintendo Switch?
Valid.
I kind of was waiting for the big Leon reveal in this trailer because they were showing so much more gameplay. I was like, show the man himself, and they didn't.
I will be showing you one thing before we jump off podcast because it's related to Pokemon, sure, but the trailer they did is very Resident Evil.
I also have one more piece of news I forgot about. So yeah, I'll tell you that later. Let's keep going.
Cool. One Piece Pirate Warriors 4. Who cares?
Okay.
It's a fighting game. Whatever. We also, Overcooked 2, Switch 2 edition, Stardew Valley, Switch 2, Human Fall Flat, all are getting Switch 2 releases. Whatever. Stormlancers was a game they hyped up. I didn't understand the hype around it. I mean, sure, it looks interesting enough, I guess. But they really hyped this one up for some reason.
That does not look appealing in the least to me.
No, me either. But yeah, they hyped that up.
Action.
This is for our buddy Crazy _G, who gifted us both this game, I'm pretty sure. Dinkum is coming to the Switch. We have this on Steam. It is a cute little Minecraft Animal Crossing type Australia game.
We should probably play it, huh?
I played a little bit of it. I gotta try it again. G, if you're listening, I love you.
G, we love you. We love you. We love Australia. We really do. I promise us not playing this game was not a reflection on our feelings about Australia.
Papucom, it's fine. It's whatever. I didn't care about it. I don't remember anything about it. Huh?
Sorry, I saw Suika and I jumped ahead.
This is the last thing on here, but it's not the last thing I'm going to talk about because I didn't see it listed anywhere. Suika Game Planet, which I love the original Suika game. They just made more Suika game, and I'm cool with that. It's a little $3 game, and I love Suika games, so...
It was cute. It looked fun.
I loved the meme culture around it, too. Like, the only reason I tried it was because of the meme culture, and then I played it, I'm like, no, this is fun. This is a good game. I hate that this is a good game. One thing that the Polygon did not list here, and Emily, the fact that you haven't brought it up is bananas to me. They announced Danganronpa 2x2.
Oh my gosh, I even have this on like a tab on my thing because I was gonna bring it up and talk about it. Like you could have sat me down. No, hold on. Before this direct came out, you could have sat me down and you could have said, Emily, guess everything that will be in the direct. And I could have been here for 7 hours. I've been here for days. And you would have never gotten me to say that I thought Danganronpa was gonna come.
What's even weirder, like, okay, so it was a few years ago, the Danganronpa collection released, which I got. This is a remake of 2 with a shit ton of additional content for some reason, but they didn't care about Trigger Happy Havoc, the first game or the third game. They're like, we're just doing the second for remake treatment. I mean, the second is the best one, but
include updated visuals in the experience that will deliver a more beautiful and satisfying gameplay experience. The promise of additional new story for players to sink their teeth into. It's unclear exactly how it will spin off from the Goodbye Despair storyline. This is so wild. The setting and cast of characters remain the same, but a certain incident triggers a completely different chain of events with different victims, culprits, and tricks. This new scenario offers a volume of content on par with you. So it is a completely new game.
like,
It sounds like the setup is the same, but that it is going to like completely, like there's going to be somewhere it departs, and there's going to be completely new class trials and a new way this story unfolds, which is so
I think the way
bananas.
I think they're gonna do it to where it's like a multiple ending situation. Like if you do all these specific things, when you get to the specific part, the story stays the same. But if you change it up and do these things, it's gonna change the story completely.
I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a choice or if it's just like the way it goes.
All this means is that I'm playing Danganronpa 2 again, even though I hate this man with every fiber of my being. This man ate my son. But yeah.
I'd love to. Nagito. We can bring back the Nagito memes. Just like 2020 all over again.
Where's Casey? Where's Casey when you need him?
Where is Casey?
Actually, yeah.
Do you see this?
Cass is here too, saying she's gonna eat him into the sun. She has told me that
Oh
multiple
my
times when I
gosh.
forced her to play those.
I
Yeah.
love and we welcome any and all Nagito haters into this camp.
The internet's gonna
I
hate
will
us for that one.
again, I cannot stress enough that you could have chained me to this chair, put a gun to my head, and for hours made me recite any video game I could think of that might be coming to the Switch, and this would not have been it. Actually, like, they had that moment where Nagito first appeared, and I was like, surely not. Surely not. Am I dreaming?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be the first thing you talked about. The fact that it's
So
here.
funny to me.
Just why? Spike Chunsoft is trying to get all the money they can after their developers left, and they can't make another Danganronpa game, like a new one, new one.
It's interesting though, because then you know that like whatever these like class trials are in these scenarios were not made by the original development team.
Oh, so does that mean it's gonna suck, or is it gonna be good?
Actually,
Who
I have
knows?
to text someone about this.
Oh well, that's it for the all the news of the Nintendo Direct. I'm sure we missed a handful of things, but they didn't matter in the long run.
Nothing matters.
I mean, a lot of it mattered, but you know.
I want to talk about one more thing real quick before we sign off because we're a little over time. It's just
I did need to show you
forgot
something
mention.
too, but go ahead.
Oh yeah, show me something. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Danganronpa when you said that. Show me your thing first.
What was I gotta think of what it is, so you go first. What was it?
Sorry, hold on.
Are we both confused? Did we
No,
both
I'm not.
lose it?
I was texting somebody about Danganronpa too.
It's gone.
Okay, so my
Whatever.
thing that I was going to talk about, this isn't super crazy or anything like that, but I was just talking to somebody about it the other day. There actually is now, so PlayStation 5, I don't have all the details of this correct, and I apologize. Do you know what Dream is? I think people make their own PS5 games, essentially.
I have it right here. Somewhere. It's on my shelf. Yes, I own the game.
It's basically you can make your own games within the game, and apparently somebody has made a one-to-one, it claims to be one-to-one,
I know what this is.
PT remake.
Yep. I forgot about
within
that.
it. And it's now out. It's been out for a little bit. I've been hearing talk about it. I did watch see a little bit of content from it. It does look a lot like PT. It looks like some of the graphic qualities are a little worse, obviously. They don't look quite as fresh. Norman Reedus kind of looks like Temu Norman Reedus.
The Norman Reedus we have at home.
Yeah, for sure. He's giving that energy. But it's definitely something I think I'll give a try at some point and see, because I love PT. I miss PT. It's been 10 years without PT, and I think about him regularly, constantly.
I will send you my copy of Dreams so you can access it.
How much is Dream?
I don't know how much it is right now. It shouldn't be that much.
It's
I didn't know.
$20.
Yeah. So I can send it to you. You'll just buy a copy. Borrow or buy?
I'll probably just buy a copy.
Okay. Yeah. I bought it because I thought I was gonna fuck around with it, and then I sat there and I'm like, no, I don't think I will.
So yeah, that was just my fun fact that there now is apparently a very faithful remake of PT. So if you never played PT, this might be the closest you ever get. So if you have $20 to kill on dreams, go for it. I love PT. And I'm blessed in my life that my best friend has PT on her PlayStation 4 and I have access to it. But if you don't have a best friend like that, then you should get this one.
I'm trying to remember what I wanted to show you.
I don't know. I don't know how to help you.
Oh, I do remember. Okay. Mega Victory Bell ZA announcement. This trailer is very, I know you don't like Pokemon, but this trailer is very Resident Evil horror-like for some reason.
For Pokemon?
Yeah, it's the trailer is kind of insane. So let me go back to the presents and let me share my screen with you. Entire screen. But let me just make sure this is the right one before I make any assumptions. Nope, not the right one. That's just the but it's gonna be this one. Beautiful. Can you hear it?
Hold on. I mean, I'll have to turn on the stream. No. I can.
We heard this building gives off a strange scent at night, so we're checking it out.
There you go.
You got permission, right?
Yeah. Let's head in. Huh? It's all melted.
Something smells sweet.
I'll get the door.
What are you looking at?
It's
Anyone home?
Legend CA trailer for one new announcement.
This is just Resident Evil. Why can't I see myself?
Oh, I know why you can. I can fix that.
It's locked.
What type of Resident Evil is this?
This is Pokemon, dude.
I see that. I see Pokemon. Is this an actual game?
This is just a trailer for Legend CA for a new Mega Evolution they announced.
It's just mirrors.
That's it. They just have
I
fun.
play this. This is the Pokemon I play. This is the best Pokemon who's ever looked to me.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a dead end.
This trailer's legit creepy, dude.
Want to head
I'm
upstairs?
impressed that Nintendo made anything this good looking.
Huh? Hold on.
I'm obsessed with this. Look at that little freak.
Whoa! What in the...
So many! Quick, up the stairs!
You all right?
That was scary.
Big murder all the
And the smell
fireflies?
keeps
Is that
getting
why it's
stronger.
I'm starting to feel dizzy.
The lights are on in that room.
Whoa! Hold on!
Go ahead. This is the best looking thing Nintendo's ever made. Why is it so pretty?
This is such a good trailer too.
This way!
Calm down! You really made a mess of things.
I love that little doofus.
I'm so sorry. I actually need to know more about this. Nintendo made this trailer? This wasn't a fan-made trailer?
No, Nintendo made this trailer, and the reason they made this trailer, because they're announcing new Mega Evolutions because we haven't had them forever, and they're just giving new Megas to whatever. And that's how they announced Mega Victory Bell, was that trailer.
Bummed. That was the best thing Nintendo's ever made, and it's not real.
It was so cool. And the only reason I found out is because Tia texted me and asked me, Blake, what the fuck is this? So, yeah. And she didn't tell me about the trailer. She told me about the Pokemon. I then found the trailer and was like, "Oh, good job, Nintendo. You're doing great."
Right now.
Anywho, that's gonna be it for us, folks. We have gone over everything we need to regarding direct stuff.
We got a lot of stuff coming. In the next couple months, we got Silent Hill F coming at the end of this month. We have Ghost of Yote coming October 2nd. We have Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 coming October 2nd.
We have 2 JRPGs that I'm picking up this month that I will not be playing or reviewing anytime soon, but I'm picking them up. So.
I have Paralives, which is a Sims type game that I've been following on Kickstarter and Early Access for a few years. That comes out in December. There's a lot more. We got a lot coming in spring, and then by the time we get through winter, spring's gonna be here, and we got the new Mario movie coming, we got the Yoshi game coming, we got Tomodachi Life coming.
I'm just afraid we've been having a gaming high since about 2023. I'm afraid we're gonna crash pretty soon. There's gonna be a crash at some point.
Not until I get my Animal Crossing, buddy.
You know what? That's fair. That's valid.
You know what? Maybe I should stop. I'm reassessing my priorities. Nintendo, do whatever you want, because you know what? Dreamlight Valley's sustaining me, and they give me free updates every 2 months, and I know you'll give me a new Animal Crossing game, you'll tell me you're going to keep updating it, and then you'll update it for like a month, and then you'll quit because you got tired. And the things that you'll add in the updates are things that should have been in the game from the beginning, and then you'll charge me $30 for them, so keep your secrets. I'll keep my Dreamlight Valley. I don't need you, Nintendo.
She needs you.
I don't. Actually, I haven't bought a Switch 2 because I don't need Nintendo. I can live without them. I'm just saying.
I bought my Switch 2 for my wife, and I have barely touched it. And she's going to play 2 Point Museum on it, and she's going to play her little book game, and she will be happy. I have been PlayStation happy for the past 2 years, I think. But I've fallen off the Nintendo train for a bit. So, except for when Pokemon comes out, I will be playing Pokemon. I will be happily playing Pokemon Legends Z8 because Legends Arceus was good. And it was the last decent Pokemon game, I think.
Nintendo has yet to convince me I need to buy a Switch 2. Blake posted in his Discord today, write this direct on, like A, B, C, D, E, or F. Yeah. And I said on a scale of it convinced me to buy a Switch 2 and it didn't convince me to buy a Switch 2, I rated it it didn't convince me to buy a Switch 2.
True.
But it almost did with Yoshi.
I gave it the ranking of I gave it a C initially. I upped it to a B. Emily, I don't think you gave it any grade.
I didn't. I told you what grade I gave it.
I know.
It didn't convince me to buy a Switch, which means everything else is irrelevant because I can't play it.
The poll results are 2 gave it an A, 2 gave it a B, 0 gave it a C, 1 D, and 1 F. Who gave it the F?
I think it deserves an F.
Oh, I know. That F doesn't count. That person doesn't count. He is a friend of mine who is a massive troll. His F means nothing. Anywho, that's going to do it for us here at Podstation 64 Productions. We're almost at that time of the year where we're going to go back to a weekly cadence, probably after Emily gets back. Hopefully.
We'll find out.
Why you gotta be like this? Why are you the way that you are?
We'll find out. We shall see.
You probably won't catch me streaming lately because my PC is on the fritz, but I'm gonna try to get it fixed tomorrow. Also, I'm gonna edit this episode tonight before my PC completely crashes out, and then upload it so it's not sitting in the ether forever.
You won't catch me streaming news because I'll be in Greece. I'll be on a beach. Don't bother me, please.
I won't. I just know that I told her mission is to find a restaurant that sells stamnas and to eat the stamnas and tell me what she thinks of stamnas because I miss it and it's so good. It is so good.
That again, so I don't forget. I've already forgotten the name.
It's so good. It makes me want to cry, and I haven't had it for 15 years.
I'll eat it, man. I'm excited. I'm ready. So let's do this.
On that note, everybody, just please make sure and remember, don't give in to Nintendo's bullshit. Okay, that's gonna be it for me.
Huh? So don't tell other people what.
Don't tell other people what to do. Why did I do it? I did it for her. I did it because I love my wife.
You said that. You don't know what those other people's reasons are. Maybe they have wives. Maybe they have husbands. Maybe they have children who really want the Switch. You don't know. Don't tell them not to
True.
buy into it when you did.
True. I'm a weak man. I'm a
Do
weak-willed
what
man
makes
who
you
loves
happy.
his
There's
wife.
no ethical consumption under capitalism.
It's true. We learned that very much so this week. Okay, bye everyone. Okay, bye. Bye.